walking here. I'm walking here.
Welcome to another Race Tech Walk and Talk. We are here at, man, we only have one round left to go here. We're at Deschambault. Lots to talk about, so let's get going here. For starters, we just ended 3 race days of the ECAN, and let's just say it went very well. Talking to the guys here, they said record numbers. I heard something like 850 entries. I got a guy right down here who would know, but last year it was 830, so it was up last year too, and then this year. And we're going to go over to the guy here that he's going to claim some responsibility. I will tell you this: the way things are run are so much better on those amateur days, and we got the guy here and his crew who's responsible for it. Ryan, let's talk about the ECAN to get this walk and talk started, buddy.
All right.
From your side of things, man, congrats on a great event from what I saw.
Yeah, it couldn't went any better. I mean, everybody likes you get to talk to me, but I don't really do that much. My team does all the work.
People enjoyed your chat last week.
Yeah, it was. I was pumped. I got a great team. They knock it out of the park as far as the scheduling and the timing, and we got that rain on the Friday, which kind of put a delay. We were an hour behind, but we knocked it. We were done at 5:20 on Thursday, 5:30 on Friday, and 3:45 on Saturday, like right around the things. The classes were good, full. Like I said, like you just said, it was up a little bit, like 8:43, I think, at the end of it all.
Correct me if I'm wrong, no class had 76 riders?
No class had, no, I remember there was like was there 90 in the one of them? But yeah, none of that, no. None of that stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped that these guys hire me to do it. It's pretty cool. Like, I've got a good system. I got a great team. My mom, my dad, Terry, Ron, Jess, Lindsay, Mike, Rebecca, Lily, Eric, Tim, Ezra, Jill's on the finish line. He's very loud on your ears. But yeah, did I forget anyway, Mom? I don't think I did, right? Dave Bell helped out this week cooking and stuff. My dad did all the cooking. It was a banger. I'm pumped, and I can't wait to go home. I need to go home. I'm so tired right now.
You driving?
I'll drive probably just to the Ontario border, and then me and my kid will sleep for the night, and then we'll get home the rest of the day. But like trying to get Dad out of here right now. We're trying to get the scoring trailer out. So.
All right, man. Well, congrats.
Yeah.
Great event.
Thanks
well
so much.
done.
I appreciate it, Billy.
Thanks, Billy.
All right, yeah. So the ECAN, man, there's some impressive rides. I won't get into that too much right now because we're here talking about the pro day, but we'll do that in another column or something up on the site. So, but yelling behind us there. What do we need to talk about here? Let me get to my 250 page. For starters, we covered the ECAN. Can I just tell you how big the crowd is at this event? This was, I think we say this every year, it's pretty busy. I mean, Quebec, of any province, deserves a couple rounds. It was incredible. I think it was busier today than I've seen in the past. I mean, and it's been busy in the past, but it was really cool. Bumped into some people I hadn't seen in an awful long time. Alex Laliberte, you might remember that name. Man, he tapped me on the shoulder, and to be honest, I didn't recognize him at first until he said his name, and I went, what? I would have walked right past him. Obviously, we've all aged a little bit, so but great to see him. Sounds like he's doing great. So hey, thanks for tapping me on the shoulder. The crowd, it was hot here too, by the way. It was it's still hot. It's got to be, it was over 30 anyway, and the humidity was up pretty good. No rain, so that was good. Track was tough on bikes, I'll tell you what. Yeah, a lot of guys DNF'd, a lot of guys DNS second moto. A lot of bikes in the second moto just were rattle traps, man. You could just, a lot of them were smoking, a lot of them were sounding like they should be smoking. Man, Adrian Malaval, I don't know how his bike made it through the second 450 moto, but a lot of bikes sounded just like his. Phil Nicoletti's bike was smoking both motos. Dylan Walsh had a bike, the first moto was so close to letting go. He didn't let up though, man, I tell you. And he crossed the line in the first moto, I think to everybody's surprise, because there was a lot of smoke, but he crossed the line, man, just working that bike. I'm gonna cut through this little spot here. Yeah, the track was really tough, crowd was big. Man, all right, 250 class. Just kind of start here near I got a couple little things noted here. The number 610, I don't think we're going to be seeing him again. That's Hayden Halstead, good to see him. He ended up 2037 for a 24th overall. So like I say, it was good to see him. We got a guy who clinched the title over here, so that's something we're not going to walk past. We're going to have to talk to him if we can get him. Talking about Preston Kilroy. The team's, so the number 1's on the bike over there too, so we got to grab him and do a little chat by that. Joey Crown was here. Pretty cool to see the 355 on a 2-stroke. I thought he was on a 250 2-stroke. Second moto, it sounded like a 125 to me. I don't know what's going on. If I see him, I'm gonna have to ask him, but it didn't sound like a 250 to me. Maybe it was a 125 that sounds like almost like a 250. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Nah, I'm kidding. Look at this guy. Hey,
I'm going on the track with this thing.
Don't be chasing kids.
No, I'm going on the track to do the lap. I got the GoPro going.
Oh, okay, okay, we'll do it together.
Lap. You don't need to do it. I'm gonna do it on this thing, dude.
If you can do it on that, I'll make another bet.
Dude, just all downhills. I'll just push to the top and just do the downhills.
All right, Kyle Thompson there. Yeah, Joey Crown anyway, if we see him here, it was good to see him out and racing. He ended up 20th overall. I'm sure he's probably not happy with that. First moto, I know he took a big crash actually on how to describe it, but he took a pretty good digger, went off the track kind of thing, and ended up getting back on the bike and finishing. So kudos to him. Lawrence Fortin, the guy out of Fortin, he probably just says Fortin, he's out of Connecticut. He ended up doing Premix and the 250 class, so tough day to be double classing, and he finished third. He got to race Marvin Musquin, so let's not forget about that. Speaking of which, I should probably talk about the KTM crew. Dylan Rempel is normally the guy, right, on the team, under the rig, in the big rig, lots of pressure, one guy. Well, today he had 3 retired riders with him. He had Brodeur was back. She crashed first lap when Hannah Cole went down off the Tim Tremblay ski jump. Came down, had nowhere to go, landed on the bike. Said she tried to jump it because there's nothing else she could do. And it grabbed her back wheel, threw her over the bars. She had a kind of a cut under her right eye, but she's still lined up. Had to pick last gate pick. So she was on the far outside. Hannah Cole was on the inside. So anyway, that was tough to see. But with them in the KTM pit was Kevin Benoit, running the #1 in the 250 class, which we're talking about right now. We'll get to him soon. And Marvin Musquin, of course, was here. That was kind of the big news as well. He went out, won the Premix class. That's not a happy face on Brett Lee over there. Yeah, so Marvin came out, went 1-1 in the Premix class. Had Creed and Dylan just going crazy trying to catch him, man. It was fun to watch, good racing. But they had a pretty cool thing too. So at 9:20, we all kind of gathered over at the start straight, and they flew in a helicopter. So it was pretty cool to see. We haven't seen stuff like that in a little while. So that was kind of a cool little next level kind of thing to do. And at 10:30, then we had a little flyover. A small, just a really tiny little plane, had FXR under its wing. So that was kind of cool too. So it was kind of, all kinds of fun stuff going on here today. Moving up, we just talked about Brett Lee there. Yeah, Dylan Walsh, like I say, he fought that bike, got it across. Second moto looked much better, ended up 8th. He kind of he was back a little bit. He was actually making passes, still trusting the bike, still going for it. So that was good to see. He ended up 9th, so he cracked the top. Uh-oh, here we go, wait a minute. Update.
I forgot to thank Carrie Ann Bell in my trailer. I just remembered that Carrie Ann Bell is a big part of the trailer and does all the scoring with Terry. Thank you very much, Carrie Ann. Hopefully she listens to this part of it now.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna head over this way to the KTM rig here and see if we can't find some people still hanging out, because we don't want to miss some of these luminaries that are over here hanging out. Right over here we got Mark Dion cleaning down the rig. I don't see a whole lot going on. Oh, I see Mrs. Musquin. I'm gonna go ask. I see Marvin, he's chugging a coffee or something. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, a couple funny things. Okay, look who it is. Yes, none other than, yes, that Marvin Musquin. Marvin, what brings you to Deschambault?
So last year, I mean, it's been like 2 years now that I'm like a brand ambassador with KTM, with the goal to you know, keep showing the world, you know, the brand. I've been with KTM for 15 years, so yeah, I just want to have fun with that. So we put something together with the marketing side, and they wanted me to go to Canada. So I did last year and this year in Quebec. So and then when the idea was brought to KTM Canada, they said, oh, you could even race if you come to Canada. So yeah, they put me on that Premix class, and it's perfect. 12 minutes plus 1 lap. That's all I need right now.
Hey, I got to ask you. Yes. You had Creighton Dillon was just giving it everything he had, trying to go with to try to catch you. Obviously, trying to race a guy like yourself is pretty cool in this position. How much effort were you giving? What were you giving?
Well, first of all, yeah, last year or this year, you know, when I show up to the Premix class, you know, I never know who's gonna race. So it's always interesting to see who's out there and who's the, you know, the main guy, I would say. So yeah, the KTM guys, they told me, yeah, we have KTM rider, and so Dylan, he races snowmobile as well, so I thought that was super cool. And yeah, I saw him after first moto, and man, I look at his interview on the podium, and he was so competitive, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So it was one moto to go, and yeah, that second moto, I just wanted to. First moto, honestly, I was like, okay, let's see who's gonna be out there. I grabbed the whole shot, and man, the first 2-3 corners, they were pushing me so much, and I was like, all right, I need to go. So I pushed 100%, try to gap them, I would say. And then second moto, I did the same thing. I grabbed the whole shot, and I tried to go as fast as I could right away.
Okay, two funny things here I have to mention. One, I speak a little bit of French, and when you were up there and Matthew was interviewing you, you were like, oh man, I haven't spoken French in a long time. Is that true? That was kind of funny.
No,
That's what you said, isn't it?
I mean, it's just cool to be here, not in France, not being in France and speaking French. It's kind of strange. That's what's strange. But no, I do speak French 24 hours with my wife and my daughter. So,
okay. I told you I don't speak that much French. I only understood a little bit. And secondly, Creighton Dillon, do you remember him? He was leading that fundraiser bicycle race. It was me, you, and him last year. That's who that was. Okay,
yeah, I remember. That was actually really cool. Yeah. That gave us a little bit of cardio before the race.
Yeah. Are we going to see you at Walton, or are you done now, moving on to something else?
No, the goal was to do one race this year to come to Canada again. So maybe next year either do another round or maybe come back to Deschambault.
Nice, man. All right, well, thanks for chatting with us, and that was fun to have you here.
Sweet.
We'll see you later, man. Thank you. Yeah, how cool was that? Seeing Marvin Musquin up here again in Canada. Pretty cool. Kind of a big deal for sure. Certainly for all those guys getting to race him. But although I guess if you're some of the kids that are racing super minis in there, they probably don't remember Marvin from his racing. It's kind of crazy to say that, but it's probably true. Kyle Murdoch, I just spoke with him because he was a past Rhino Power Privateer Rider of the Week. He ended up 8th place. Came from way back, actually. He said second one, he came from way back, fell down back in 17th, came back to 12th, so he was pretty happy with the way he rode. Not all that happy with his 8th. Blake Davies had a bit of a tough one. Tough one in the more. I don't know what, someone's yelling something at me, and I'm not sure what she's saying, but Blake Davies had a bit of a rough one in the first one. He kind of ended up back a little further than, he ended up 9th. Second one, he was up in the mix, 7th in that one, he ended up 7th. Nathan Germain, kind of the standout 250 ride of the week, I would say. Obviously, he lives half an hour north of here, so he's in Stoneham. Lots of laps at this place, but he went 5-6 for 6th overall. Hey, what do we, oh, my tarp. All right, thanks, Cody. All right, hang on, I have a tarp to pick up. Okay, we're back now. I've got a tarp under my arms here. Yeah, so Nathan Germain, great ride from him. Good to see him do so well here. Wyatt Kerr kind of ended up alone there in the one, but in the second one, first one he had a nice ride there, moving up to 8th place. He ended up 5th. Dylan Rempel, man, he was 3rd in the first one. The first top 3 guys, I'm not even gonna get, I don't want to ruin the suspense. You know who won, you've already heard. But it was pretty crazy what happened here today. Dylan Rempel 3rd. He was dead last, well, almost dead last in the first lap. In the second one, came all the way back up to 5th place. So super strong ride by him. For 4th overall, Preston Kilroy, we got to talk about him. A 2-3 moto score. I gave him the title. He clinched with 2 motos left at Walton, so he can have some fun. He can, yeah, he can enjoy the next time he gets out on the bike for sure. I wonder if we're talking. There's something happened here. It was kind of cool, but I don't know if he's going to want to. Can we chat about your experience? All right, we got Tanner Scott here. He kind of got the big shot treatment today. He was under the GDR tent. How'd it go? Talk about your day.
Obviously, it wasn't the best day with bike issues in both motos, but can't complain. The bike was really fast, and I feel as though I showed some good speed in the first moto before going down. But overall, great experience. I had a ton of fun. The guys were great, and hopefully we get to do it again. Nice, man. All right, yeah, like you say, some tough luck out there, that kind of thing. But what do you do next? What do you do this week off? I'm going home to rest up. I'm beat up. Had a good crash this week and banged up my leg and my shoulder, and was feeling good today. Definitely made it through. That second moto definitely would have been rough if I made it the whole way, but I was ready to dog it out, and we didn't make it. But looking forward to the weekend off. Nice, yeah, that track did get really rough. It was hot, really rough. A lot of bikes sounded pretty bad out there for sure. Okay, you got to explain this to me.
what is going on with the hairdo and the haircut and stuff? Take off that. Everybody's doing it. That is one heck of a hairline too, by the way.
Oh, it's pretty good. I gotta thank my dad. He's hooked me up.
Why is everybody doing this? What's going on?
Josh Bowe's trend setting.
I heard it's below, yeah, south of the boardwalk. He's American, but
yeah.
I heard all the kids are doing it.
Yeah, all the guys that we trained with at Club 57 had a dyed hair, except for Isaac. Maybe he'll come around, but I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, everyone had done it and felt like I needed to join in.
Nice. All right, man. Have a good week off. We'll see you at Walton.
You too.
Tanner Scott, yeah, like we said, didn't have the greatest experience. I mean, cool experience, but doesn't have greatest bike luck out there. Had some similar things that happened to Dylan actually with some stuff. So I don't know the details. I'm not a mechanic, so I'm not gonna speculate or say the wrong thing. So anyway, tough break for that. But Sebastien Racine with a 4-1. He had to really make a lot of passes in the first moto. Came back, chased down none other than Kevin Benoit. Chased down Kevin. Ended up taking the win. So he went 4-1 for second overall, and pretty notable was Kevin Benoit came back 1-2, took the overall. Yeah, Kevin Benoit wanted to run the number 1 plate, so that's what they did. And Kevin went out and put the number 1 bike up on top. You could tell, like literally, I remember back in the day, I could tell where like Travis Pastrana was at Washougal just by the crowd, and the fences were lined here. It was incredible. It was really, really cool to see. And you could literally tell where Kevin was because of the crowd cheering. So that was really cool to see. Yeah, so anyway, Kevin gave the crowd exactly what they wanted and gave them the win. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna walk over here and see if I can't. I see Dylan Walsh over here. I really want to talk to Preston Kilroy, and then Jess Pettis is over there too. So we'll try to make sure we get those guys. Just gonna walk through Chris Pomeroy's interview. All right, I'm gonna move over to the 450 then while we're waiting. No, hang on, we got first one. I was really worried you weren't gonna make it, man, but you did cross the finish line. Second motor, you gave it to, you're making passes. Talk about your day here in Deschambault, the track, the crowd. It was different than most of our other ones, huh?
Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. I had to nurse the bike in the first one. I just got it over the line, so that was a shame. Always a shame, but not a shame. And then the second one, I crashed on the third turn. So
that's what yeah. Right there.
So someone just got caught in my rear wheel, so I had to come from behind. But it is what it is. Like I don't know, I feel pretty good. There's just a couple missing things right now. The track though, the place is cool. The track's not that good.
No.
No. The way they set it up, it funnels into one line everywhere. So that's a bit of a shame. But other than that, it's been alright.
You must have noticed the crowd though, man. What big fences were actually lined here.
Yeah, no, the crowd was good. So it's good to see. Motocross needs it, and I didn't really get to see much racing, but I hope the racing was good for them.
Nice, man. What do you do for the week off?
Just ride. Just same old. So try to get ready for the last one.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for chatting with us.
Cheers. No worries.
See you. All right, and moving over to the 450, we're gonna have to start kind of at the bottom here. I see Jeff Gaynor there. Here's what I like with Sam Gaynor is one tough SOB, I'll tell you what. So I came over here before the first moto, and I heard, because I'm parked right beside the AVL guys, and I hear, if you can't get on the bike, you're not racing. I'm like, oh geez, what's going on here? I don't see Sam, so Jeff, would you mind? Is he, oh, you don't want to, he's sending me away. He's sending me over to Sam.
No, I'm just going to see Sam. I got him sitting in a lawn chair.
Oh, is he?
I told him he wasn't allowed to get stuff up.
So I tell you, this track, did he crash or did he just didn't crash, just jammed his back?
He just hit a G-out hole and then just kind of jocked his back up, and when he came in, and you know, we did a bunch of physio on it and did the TENS machine and everything we could and taped him up and tried. He made it 16 minutes and
oh man, oh, he's right over here. Oh, hey Sam, but I'm just saying, you are one of the toughest dudes I think I've ever seen on a bike, man. You tried, your dad was just kind of telling us, and I just said about the whole thing, if you can't get on the bike, you're not racing. He said, dude, you struggled, you put that, I'm sorry, I'm the one on the camera, not you right now. You struggled, you got your leg over, and you tried to make it happen, man. Talk about Deschambault, dude.
It was a struggle. I tried everything I could. First qualifier, didn't really ride that good. Second qualifier, put in a couple good laps, and I felt like the day was kind of turning around, and Yeah, I hit a hole in the back and I was sitting down and when I should have been standing, and just jammed my back really hard, or I'm not quite sure exactly what I did. And then yeah, after that pulled off, tried to use all the physio machines and all the cream and all the massaging and tape and everything. And yeah, my dad told me if you can't get your leg over the bike, you're not racing. And I did everything I could to get my leg over that bike. And
I was there, he barely got it over.
Yeah, and I had 2 really good laps, honestly, where I had very minimal pain, and I was like, okay, I can get through it. And then right before the finish line, I felt something else pop in my back, and then I tried to ride it for a couple more laps, and I knew it wasn't going to be feasible. And pretty much once I knew I was out of the points, I was back to 20th. There was no point on being out there and beating myself up anymore. And yeah, it was just crappy. The year's been kind of downhill all year, but we keep fighting, and we'll go to the doctors, probably get some images tomorrow, make sure didn't compression fracture or anything. But I think it's all muscle and stuff, so go get it massaged out, go to chiropractors and physio and all that, and try to be back for Walton.
All right, man, that could be you're proving your strength, I'll tell you that, man. Thanks for chatting with us after a rough day, Sam. Yeah, like I say, probably one of the toughest guys, if you know what he's gone through with some of the stuff he's been going through. We're walking past Daniel Elmore, who won the Pro-Am during the ECAN this week, but didn't have a great, well, didn't have a great second moto. Do you want to talk about your day here, Daniel?
Say
a little anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the day started out pretty good. I got a terrible start in Moto 1, but came from 15th around to 5th place by the end, so I was pretty happy with that. And by the pace I was running, I should have been 4th or 5th again in the second moto. But before we did a clutch swap between motos because my clutch was fading, and before on the sight lap, my clutch was slipping terribly bad.
Oh, no.
So before the gate dropped, we got the 2 minutes, and I just broke the clutch fluid bolt right loose, hoping that would just get rid of my clutch completely and fix the problem. But it was wasn't installed correctly, so it kept slipping the entire first lap, and I just pulled off. It wasn't worth blowing up the bike or going over the bars because my clutch wasn't working right. So 5 DNF on the day definitely isn't what I wanted, but considering mechanicals and where they could happen, I consider myself lucky. I've had 3 actually this year now, and none of them have happened on jumps or anything, so gotta look at the positives, I guess.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for chatting with us. Yeah, you look good, like I said. You look good in that first one.
Thank you.
Tough luck on that second one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
See you, man.
See ya.
Yeah, it's always tough. You don't want to, you know, you don't want to bug guys after they've had a bad day, right? You don't want to say, you know, sometimes they don't want to say the wrong thing, so it's always tough whether they want to talk about it. But I guess it's all part of the sport, right? Good and the bad. So that's why we, man, we gotta ask them if they'll talk to us. So look at this guy, Jess Pettis over here, man. This guy talking about, speaking of tough SOBs, we got Jess Pettis, who he's going through it, and he's making it happen, and he actually did make it happen today. Jess, please take us through that, man. How was that one?
One of those days, like, no fun. No fun. The fun factor was at a low for me. I'm frustrated because, man, I thought my shoulder would be better this week. Like last week, it was making progress, and then I didn't ride again all week, and thought it'd be better. But man, I don't know the sand or the track or what it was, but I feel like I was back to square one almost. So gonna take the next little break and heal up, because it was not a fun day, but able to get the win with a 2-1. But yeah, it was difficult.
Yeah, I think you're in a situation where you're just going to keep, it's not going to get better when you keep doing what you're doing, so you're going to have to keep pushing through this pain until the end of the season, it seems like.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, definitely racing each week, it's like we make a little progress, and then the weekend kind of puts us back, I think. So maybe now we have 2 full weeks of recovery, which will be better, hopefully. And Walton hopefully will be better, because it's kind of like Moncton last week and it wasn't too bad. So yeah.
Now talk about that. I mean, Phil Nicoletti got out front, you chased him down. It was a big crowd here, big crowd, cheering you guys on. It was great to see.
Yeah.
You managed to make the pass, and to talk about the track, talk about the actual racing. I know you crashed in the first one.
Yeah, I was in behind Phil first moto, and I knew I had to be patient, which I was telling myself that, and then I just threw it away like second lap, I think. Kind of just one line, nowhere to really to pass, so I kind of like was getting held up, so I wanted to make a pass and just check out, and got into the soft stuff, tucked the front, and then had to pick myself up, and didn't really have the mojo. Stuck behind like Quinn and these guys for 3/4 of the moto, and then finally made my way up to P2. But I mean, Phil was riding good today. He was riding really good. I think he's got the championship on the line, so he just kind of all or nothing for him.
Right, so you tied points with Phil.
Yeah.
You got the overall. You did make up some points on Tanner, but still a long way to go with just two more.
Yeah, it's pretty far, obviously, for those two guys. But I think I got Quinn for third in the championship, so I think there's I mean, there's still money on the line for that, so that's kind of why I'm out here racing, trying to make some money and just stay in it. But I mean, at the end of the day, who knows? Like, Phil's bike was smoking both motos today, so I'm like, maybe I'll get a little lucky gift.
I thought you were going to. I really thought that was going to happen. But...
Yeah, but I'm glad that, you know, it doesn't go that way, because that sucks for everyone. But for me, you know, that's why I show up, because you never know. Like, one DNF and I'm back in it for whatever reason, so yeah.
All right, well, heal up. You got an extra week to do some healing, so hopefully it helps, and we'll see you at Walton.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks, Billy.
Thanks, Jess. And he looked like he was, I don't know, he was having fun out there. I'm not sure. We got Lars Van Berkel here. He ended up 3-6 for 5th overall. Lars, man, talk about Deschambault. How'd it go?
Deschambault was good for me. First moto, I finally had my first good start of the year. I really focused on that the whole amateur week, where I actually sucked all week, so I was happy I did that. Good starts. And well, I battled all the way with Tanner till the checkers, and well, I covered my inside and he came off track and he passed me off track. So I was really pissed about that, and I think I deserved that third place at that moment. Well, they didn't pull me to the podium ceremony, but they gave me my third place back, which I think yeah, they gave me my third place back. Well, he accelerated out of track and passed me. Like, if I knew that was allowed, then I would have gone off track and cover my position. So they did the right call, so that was a third position. I spent a lot of energy in that one because I haven't had a good start and haven't been up front from the first lap all season yet, so it was good to be there. Second moto had another good start. I was in 4th at the beginning, and yeah, Tanner and Boas passed me, and that was all I had for today pretty much. It's secretly warm today. So yeah, I'm happy. 5th overall, 1 point from the podium, but if I would have finished 5th, the second moto wouldn't have changed anything. So yeah, happy with my riding and the starts. So it's been, this was actually finally Lars that showed up again, apart from Gopher. Like Gopher, I wish I had the starts in Gopher, but if you see all the other races, I think my riding was better than Gopher as well. So no, I'm happy with it.
Nice. You're happiest without a shirt on, aren't you? Yeah,
no, it's hot today, and I, well, actually Nuve gave me a pep talk today, so I just went over to him to say thanks for that, because I needed it. It's been a long summer, and sometimes you get a bit in like a comfort zone or something, or like just like doing the motions, and I needed that pep talk, and got me fired up. And well, you see what I can do if you like get someone to tell you you need to get that finger out of your ass and keep going.
Nice. All right, man, what are you gonna do in the week off?
I don't have a week off. I fly home tomorrow to do a GP next week. Like they called me up. They called me up yesterday actually. So Lommel. So it's actually so funny. I honestly didn't expect this. So
wow.
Yeah, I'm actually more excited just to see my family again, be home, and be in in my environment again. Because it's been like 3 months. It's the 6th of May I got here, and I've been traveling around with Tyler and with the team. And yeah, it takes also some energy out of you just to be away from home. And well, I've got a great team, so I'm lucky with that. Imagine if you don't have a great team, you would be pissed. So no, I'm really happy to see home and well, go racing there and just see the fans there, because here, well, I've got some fans, like especially in Quebec, for the French-speaking people that follow the beach racing.
Okay.
So, well, I had some people coming over today and people who follow it, but Europe is still different. Like, I got my friends there and my family and everything, so cool, yeah.
Cool, man. Well, that's going to give us a good reason to watch, pay attention to Lommel, and that is anything but a weekend off. So
yeah, that's not a weekend off. Man. Thank you very much.
Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, see you.
We'll see ya. Wow, yeah, weekend off? I don't think so. He's going to do Lommel. All right, so while we're waiting to grab a couple guys, I see a couple guys I do want to talk to. We haven't spoken to the new champ yet, so we want to talk to him for sure. We just talked to Sam Gaynor, who man had a rough day, but dude, like I say, toughest guy you're going to meet out there. Michael De Silva, great to see him. Him and his brother are down yonder. I'm going to maybe hop on my bike and go see if we can't talk to the guy that they're with too. They got Josh Cartwright hanging out with them. Cool to see Josh Cartwright up here, the 519. So he was up and he raced, but Michael De Silva something happened on the big jump. It sounds like a tib fib, I guess. He broke his leg. So Michael, if you're watching this, buddy, sorry to hear about that, man. I'm gonna guess you came up short somehow. Because I mean, if you go off, you pick a different line, or the lines change every lap, the ruts, all of a sudden you go into one and it just soaks it right up and you come up short. So I'm assuming that's what he did, but I don't know that. But he's off to the hospital to get his leg taken care of. So Michael De Silva with a broken leg, that's tough to hear. I didn't see the 71 of Preston Masciangelo out in the second moto, so I don't know what happened to him. I haven't spoken to him. The first moto, he was 16th in a nice little battle. I don't know what happened, so hopefully he's okay. Preston, if you're hearing this, hope you're okay, man. So that's Tanner Scott. We talked with him. He got that opportunity to ride the GDR bike. He rode Dylan Wright's actual race bike with a couple changes and things, so we spoke to him, so we know that story. How about Tommy Dallaire throwing the oppos over the big, late in 450 Moto 2, throwing the oppos over the big double. So number 48 out there. Daniel Elmore, we talked to him, great first moto with that 5th place. He ended up 11th overall. Noah Porter looked really good in the second moto. He snuck into the top 10 there. He ended up 10th with 13:10. Gavin Bruff, he's been just kind of cruising a little bit lately, but he turned it on the second moto especially. Grabbed a 9th, that put him 9th overall. We got Dad over here, we're gonna try to grab. Oh, he's unfortunately, he's gonna be mad though. He's gotta say farewell to the red plates, unfortunately, for the next week. But we got Tanner Ward. Tanner, do you mind if we chat for a quick sec?
Yeah, sure.
How'd it go here, buddy, Deschambault?
Shit.
Uh-oh, okay.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's frustrating. I've been saying it all day, but I can't believe how one line the track is.
I've heard that a couple times, yeah.
No excuses, but frustrating when those guys get starts, and I put myself in some bad positions. I was thinking I was outside the top 10 on both starts, so. I think
I made that worse for you this time, sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, I don't know, it's just frustrating. It is what it is. I think I got docked too, so.
Talk about that. Did you get bumped off the track? Because it's the last corner, there are no markers.
I got punted off the track.
Oh, yeah, okay. I just talked to Lars about it, and he was just, you know, he was mad at the time, he said, and then they gave him the position.
I mean, it was the 5th corner in a row. He got out of the one line we had and would push me off the track, and I don't know, it's just frustrating. Like, it's like, yeah, like I said, it's my fault for putting myself in the position. In that first moto, I should have won that thing. I went down and I had the pace to push through, and I just could not get around Lars to save my life. And it's so frustrating when it's just so one line. Like, how do you have such a good track and then it just be prepped so poorly that everything fades to one line? So I don't know, it is what it is. I think we're 10 points. Hopefully we can appeal this bullshit call. And I mean, there's no track markers.
There are no markers.
No
and
markers, and
it is a tough call.
If you look at
now there's markers.
Yeah, of course there is. But if you look at the finish line structure, I was still inside of it, and I made the pass right before the finish line on the face of the jump. So I don't know. It just doesn't help when the 29 team pushing to get it happen, and that's how they want to play. I'll play that game. I got nothing to fucking lose now.
All right, Tanner. Well, hey, tough luck. You're heading to Walton, the track you're very good at. So hopefully you can have a good result there and maybe claw yourself back into this thing.
Oh, we will.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
No worries.
See you, man. All right, Tanner there, not really mincing words there. Obviously a little upset about that. It is tough when you're 1 point up and now you find yourself 10 points back, and those few points from a 3rd to 4th, or a couple points are they matter, right? So with only 2 motos, 50 points left. So yeah, anyway, Tanner Ward there, thanks for chatting with us. Gavin Bruff we just mentioned, Josh Cartwright, he's hilarious, man. He said he was pretty pumped. We'll try to swing our way over there too to have a chat with him. 9.8 off the couch for an 8th, he said, so he was happy with that. Quinn Amiot, the first one, I don't know, something happened in the first one where it looked like he was riding in some pain, man. I'm not really sure what was going on there, but 7.7 for 7th for Quinn. Josh Bowes, good to see him, 233, good to see him back here. 8.5, he ended up kind of on his own, but 8.5 put him, where did that put him in 6th. Lars Van Berkel, we just talked to him. Adrian Malaval, pretty cool that the Deschambault guys here, they brought him over from France. He's been here before, obviously, and there was talk that they were going to do a little bit of a team and he was going to be their guy. So he also mentioned it up there on the podium, on the stage there, that maybe 2026. Man, his bike was one of the ones that was just really rattling, man. It sounded like he had to kind of nurse it home a bit, man. There were so many the track was so tough on bikes. It was hot, rough. Man, yeah, so he made it, and he ended up just off the podium, 1 point off the podium behind Tanner Ward. We talked to Tanner there, so he was upset about that. Phil Nicoletti went 1-2. We're going to try to go talk to Phil right here in front of his pit, see if he hasn't left yet. And taking the number 1, the 1-2, 2-1 situation, Jess Pettis, so they tied in points. He did make some up, but like he said, he might have leapfrogged Quinn. I don't have the point sheet on me here, but yeah, let's cruise around, see who we can talk to here. This is Race Tech Walk and Talk after round 7 here at Deschambault. All right, we're walking into the MX 101 pit. You might notice they have 2 number 1s there. We got a number 1, clinched the title. We got Preston Kilroy here. Man, you did it.
Did it. Yeah, it's been stressful, honestly, all day. It's kind of been on the back of the mind there, but honestly, just kind of did my thing all day, tried to manage the best I could. You know, KB and Seb were riding really good in that second moto, and yeah, like I said, I kind of just managed with what I could and kind of brought her in there. But yeah, it's a big weight lifted off the shoulders, that's for sure.
How far down could you finish? I wasn't sure. You were 47 up, so
yeah, I honestly have no idea the math. All I knew is I had to beat Rempel by at least 3 this weekend. So once I got the pit board that he was in like 30th or 24th or something in that second motor, or maybe it was 8th, I don't remember.
He was way back, but he clawed his way back up to 5th.
Yeah.
He kept it interesting.
Yeah. So once I got the pit board, I kind of just cruised there for a bit, but like I said, it's huge weight lifted off the shoulders for sure.
Right, you obviously cruised it in because the first 2 guys, they were gone in that second moto. You could tell.
Yeah.
You were just, what were you thinking underneath the helmet? You're like, oh my God, I got this?
Yeah, I mean that, and then you have the negative thoughts for sure, like, oh don't mess this up.
Mess it. Everyone does that.
Don't tip over here, don't cross strut. There's a couple laps I didn't even jump some of the jumps because I was so scared that I was gonna cross strut and fall, but yeah, like I said, just tried to stay as smooth as possible all day.
Okay, now here's the thing I preloaded here. I was going to tell you, I want to ask you.
Yeah.
I heard, and I thought it was just me. I'm like, oh, maybe maybe he doesn't like me or something. Then I heard your dad calls you 5 because you're just kind of level. You don't really show highs or lows.
Yeah, Kev calls me 5 too because I just kind of the same person all day. But today we today we did reach a 7, so that's pretty impressive for me, to be honest.
That's awesome. All right, so what do you do for Walton?
I'm not sure yet. There might be 450, we might be 250. Honestly, I have no idea.
I know you're riding a 450 to help Jess. You're riding a 450.
I have no idea. I do like Walton on a 450, but honestly, like I said, that's in a couple weeks. We'll worry about that when Walton gets a little closer. I'm gonna go back home for a week here, kind of relax, enjoy it a little bit, and then fly back up for Walton. So
awesome, man. Well, hey, congratulations, man. You got it done. That's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it does feel good.
Weight off your shoulders, like you're saying, man. We see you at Walton.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. They call him 5. Call it his dad, and now Kevin Dollar calls him 5. All right, let's see who else we got. All right, he begrudgingly agreed to chat here. We got Phil Nicoletti. We're right. Yeah, come on. Can you? He doesn't want to get up, but there's like that. Still, we're right beside that noisy generator. Still. Oh, he can barely move. He's only 36. Don't even ask how old I am. We're gonna go right here. It's perfect. We got Phil Nicoletti. He split a 2-1, 1-2, 2-1 with Jess today. Grabbed the number 1. Grabbed the red plate, I should say. Phil, talk about Deschambault, buddy.
I love Deschambault, to be honest. I loved it in 2019. The track's really good. It's the most, for me, US style, just with the hills and the G-outs and the jumps. And fan-wise, it was great today. It's really nice to have fans on the side cheering and stuff, so it gives me a little motivation, you know. But it was an okay day today. My team did really, really well. You know, it was a slow start to the season, but we made a lot of changes. Worked hard with Jimmy Ellis and found some stuff. And MX 101 guys even helped me out after Sandalia a little bit with some stuff. So it's been good. I'm just you know, still locked in and got one more round to go. And it was a solid day. Moncton was solid. You know, 18-point swing or whatever it was. So it's good, trying to get back to my old form a little bit.
Nice. Now I got to ask you, speaking of pain, I have to assume coming out of corner, still sitting down under the gas, it's got to be your lower back. Like, what's sore on you?
I tweaked my ankle in first practice, and then halfway through first moto, I tweaked my ankle again. I'm like, you dumbass, what the hell? So that hurts, but the track was hard, it's demanding. It's like, you know, you're kind of in a pit, there's not much wind, but it was a really good day. They pretty much left the track rough all day. I don't think they really prepped it much other than the big gap. So it was good. My starts were good. Just put ourselves in a good position where we needed to be. So just like I said, I'm proud of my team. They deserve it more than me. So I said it before, I'll say it again, I'm kind of hard to deal with. So when I start screaming and yelling, they take it pretty well. So it's cool.
I want to watch you go scream and yell at Steve Sims and see how that goes.
Trust me, I've yelled at Steve a shit ton over the years, and he just sits there, and even over FaceTime, he just sits there and nods and takes it on the chin. So, but he knew what he was signing up for, and Brett, when they called me to come do this, I said, listen, that's not going to be easy, you know. So it's good. I'm happy for them more so than myself. So they deserve it. But I wish I could have maybe held off Jess, but I felt him there, and then I'm like, you know, the extra 3 points would have been really nice. But you got to know when to hold them, got to know when to fold them. And
Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, so I kind of just had to. I did lay up, I let him go, but still a good point today.
Did you know your bike was doing a little bit of smoking?
Yeah. It's hard because it is a, you know, it's a clutch thing, but like, you look back, remember Eli riding a clutch, his bike, Eric Cowie, his bike was smoking too. So Cowie guys have been helpful. We're gonna talk to them, see if we can, you know, find a little help with that, because you know, we are more of a production-based team here versus factory side of things. So if they can just give a little bit of insight and stuff would be great. So it's overall it was good. I love Deschambault. I love coming to Quebec City. It's one of the best cities, I think, in Canada. So it's kind of a nice little vacation.
All right, man. Well, no pressure, but how big of a deal would it be if you win the title at Walton on the team track? I know you don't want to talk about that, but
no, I mean, it's
pretty cool.
Yeah, no. And again, it's more for them than me. You know, like, yeah, it would be great to win the title. Our bikes have been good. You know, Tanner has been riding really well as well, and you know. The one thing about a championship is you can't have a DNF. You can't crash. Our bikes have been good. Tanner's bike's been good. So that's, yep, that accounts for something. You know what I mean? So that's the whole point of a championship. So we'll see. Walton would be great, but I enjoy my week off and go to Loretta, support the club kids and FXR for a little bit, and should be nice.
Awesome, man. Hey, thanks for chatting. Congrats, and have a good week down there at Loretta.
I still owe you one.
See you, man. Did you hear what he said? All right, well, this guy, he went against the legend, went against last year's champ. Man, got the better of him in the second motor. We got Sebastien Racine here. Man, the first one's, well, we'll let you talk about your day here. Deschambault, Sebastien Racine, how did it go?
Oh yeah, I mean, I like this track, so coming in, I was excited. But yeah, first qualifying, I had a pretty good lap time, and then I had a really good lap and crashed the last corner. So that so I knew I had the speed. And then second quali, I was second in that. It was slower than the first one, but in that one I was second. So I knew my speed was good. First moto Preston was on the inside, Benoit was on the outside of me, like kind of ways, but everybody I didn't get the best jump, and everybody kind of just squished. So I was really far back. I think I was like 20th off the start. Made my way to 10th after the first lap, and then just put laps in. I made my way to 4th, and I mean, I was trying, but about halfway in, I just was riding too hard, but was doing a bunch of mistakes, and so that kind of stopped me from going up. But yeah, I took 4th, and then second moto, I lined up on the outside, well, further outside than any other guy, top guys was. So I got a decent jump, and Kevin kind of blocked everyone off, and I just went around, and yeah, I was second. I knew I had good speed first moto. I mean, there's some laps that I had 3 seconds faster than anyone on the track, so I was just trying to pace him on the second moto. I was pacing him for maybe about 15 minutes, and then we got into lappers, and I couldn't hit the double, so I lost a decent amount of time. And when I lost touch with him, I kind of rode tight, so he got away, and then I could see he was starting to look back at the end. So I mean, I did a little push, and then the last lap I was cruising for second, and yeah, I came over, last little off camber, and we see him on the ground, and I was like, no way. So kind of what happened to me at San Lee in 22, but yeah, I mean, I'll take it. You know, what goes around comes around, and yeah, I guess that's time that my luck goes to my side, and yeah, P1 second moto, so happy with that.
So okay, so a couple of things here. I was gonna say, at any point did you feel bad because you know the crowd here was behind him, but he still gets the overall and you got your win?
Yeah, no, I mean, and I got second overall, so
yeah,
yeah, extra money, everything. I mean, second win on a day, and then yeah, no, it just everything I think is good. I mean, it would suck for him if he would have lost the overall, but he didn't, so I mean, that's still good for him to win the overall for sure.
Nice. Well, everybody's pretty happy over there under the MX 101 tent. We just talked to Preston, obviously won the championship.
Yep.
You're up there. We got Jess just battling, so
yep.
Man, congrats on that. Good luck at Walton.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see you there.
Okay, we mentioned Josh Cartwright is here all the way from the United States. A one-off kind of race. He loves it up here, loves Deschambault. We got him here. He's off the couch. He said it. His words, not mine. But Josh, talk about Deschambault here.
Yeah, no, that was really fun. I like it here. I haven't been to Quebec in a while. I haven't done outdoor national in 5 years, I think. So I was like, let's go do it. I'm bored. Let's go have some fun. I got a friend that had a bike, and it was a pretty solid bike at like 20 hours. So brought my parts, made it my bike, and just came to have some fun.
You know, I've talked to a few people already, and this doesn't sound like the kind of track that you want to come off the couch and do 230s on.
I like it. I like it. I'm more of a sand guy, because not an outdoor guy, but it's because I'm ruts. Ruts I'm not really good in, so sand is kind of my better thing. So, and I think it was 2019, I went like 19-18 here, because I went over the bars. I was so bad, so I wanted a little redemption here. So, but no, Chris Da Silva, buddy of mine, he's helped me out a lot. He's helped me out with pit and everything here. As you can see, he's working on my bike right now. And but no, it was a lot of fun. Bob the Cooler Company and Lightning Rod Energy really helped me out coming here as well. MD Distributions kind of hooked me up with some parts, so and Walton. So it was just a fun time. I just came up just to, and 9-8 for literally like just riding on the weekends, having fun. I'll take that. 8 overall. I'll take it.
Okay, now is there a chance we see you at Walton? I know you can't work up here, blah blah, all that kind of stuff when you have your job.
Yeah.
But can we see you at Walton? What do you think?
I want to do it. So it depends on a bike. So I told my boss, I'm like, look, I might take that whole week off. So I want to go do this race, and I want to do the whole week race. But I need to find a bike. Because I asked Sims for a Walton here, just to ask him, hey, do you have any extra bikes? Can I ride a practice bike just for here, just the bike? And he just said, hey, like all our bikes are down South Carolina. I was like, no worries. So I don't know if he'll have more at the Walton track or what, but yeah, I don't know. So we'll just kind of see if anyone in Ontario has a fresh Kawasaki 450. Let me know. I don't know. It can be stock. I don't mind.
All right, buddy. Hey, great to see you again, man. Been a while. Hopefully we see you at Walton, man. Let's make this happen.
Hopefully.
Well, we haven't found Kevin. We found Marvin, and now we've got.
Kevin is with my boyfriend.
Oh, okay. We got Ev Brodeur here. She came back. Man, I talked about it earlier. We'll let her tell you what actually happened. Tough day for Ev Brodeur here. Ev, Deschambault, you're back. How'd it go?
Yeah, it was a tough day. I started the morning off, and first lap of practice at Nicole, she flipped in the downhill, and I was jumping right behind her. I tried to get over her. I did not. I resulted in a pretty big crash, probably one of the biggest I've had, and got the wind knocked out of me, and I had a few seconds while I was laying down waiting for air, telling myself, what the hell did I do? Why am I here? But you know what? It's okay. We had a good day. It was tough. My shoulder's not hanging on as much as I'd like, but I knew that coming in, so I really just wanted to try to do a podium, and you know what? I did. I got 3-4. Those girls were ripping in the last moto. Like, Brandy passed me like I was stopped. I did not understand, but hats off to her. It was a great day. I had fun. That's the most important part.
Okay, now you mentioned your shoulder. I know you have some surgery coming up even for it, do you not?
Yeah, so I had surgery back then, but when it dislocated in Riverglade, everything ripped off. So now I'm waiting for it to get operated on again and hopefully fix it and put it together, because right now it's just hanging on by a thread and my arm becomes like on fire. It's really not great, but you know, Quebec health being what it is, it's like a year to wait, so we'll see when that happens.
Okay, now I gotta ask you, have you been riding much, and what's next?
Yeah, I did maybe like 5 or 6 hours on the bike. Like I went quite a bit, but I couldn't do like long days because my shoulder was not holding on properly, and it was just a pain. But yeah, I rode a little bit to try to get ready. I was supposed to do Saint Julie, and I couldn't get ready in time, so today was it. What's next? I don't know. We just bought a house, so we're just gonna try and enjoy it and you know, live the life. I'm working now, so it's a different lifestyle, but I'm having fun. I won't be at Walton, but I'll be here next year most likely. All
right, well, for those who don't know, tell everybody what it is you do. What is it you do for work?
Yeah, so I'm an occupational therapist. So there's a lot of places you can work, but I work in a health center, I guess. But I go to people's house and put in services so they can get help and stay in their house as long as they can. So that's basically what I do. I try to make them autonomous so they can stay at home and be happy. So yeah.
Okay, now how about this? I was gonna say end it here, but I have two more things. One thing, I always get this wrong. How many national championships do you have, and how many Walton Transcan titles do you have?
So I have 11 national championship with this series here, and then 8 Walton championships. So I've got 19 total. We've got, you know, Katie was bugging me this morning. She's like, I've got a championship now, I can tell you what to do. And I was like, try 10 more and we'll see. But just kidding. Yeah.
Awesome, okay. All right, I'm gonna try to commit that to memory.
Yeah.
So good luck, ladies, trying to match those numbers. But okay, last thing, take those glasses off, show everybody what. Oh,
I got a nice
eye.
little shiner. Yeah, it's gonna be nice this week for work, but you know what? I'll have to come up with some sort of story for my old people listening to this, so. Yeah.
All right, great to see you.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything, and thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you, have a good day.
We've got Adrian Malaval here. Adrian, welcome back to Canada, and I thought you were maybe going to come for our whole series this year, but you did say maybe 2026, but talk about how did Deschambault go for you?
Yeah, Deschambault was good. I'm a little bit pissed because I crashed in Moto 1, like first or second lap. I was in 4th, so yeah. Just for the like recuperation. Yeah, so I crashed. With this, I missed the podium overall, but second moto was really good and better. I start second, and then I was just behind Nicoletti, and I was battling with Jess also. I was dead with the humidity and stuff, and it was like really hot for like Europe guy, and yeah, but overall was a good day. I really like to come in Quebec because they speak French also. And
yeah, your English is perfect. What the heck?
Yeah, I try to, but yeah, I have a group, nice small group of people here, and I really like to come here. So yeah, it's a pleasure.
Nice. Now, did you know? You must have heard it. Your bike sounded getting a little scary sounding in that second moto.
Yeah, like first lap, like the bike make a lot of noise, and I was like, merde, shit. So
you're running third with it sounding like that, like
yeah,
the whole moto, like
yeah.
that's.
But like the bike didn't lose the power, so it was fine.
Wow, okay. How was the track? I mean, I'm here talk to a bunch of people talking about kind of got a bit one line maybe, but it was rough.
They say it was rough, but come to Europe.
Oh yeah,
It's not so rough because like it's really fast and it's not so rough. It was fine for just like the moto here. It's really long. It's 35 plus, it's 30 plus 2, but yep. But yeah, like the main thing is that the motor are longer. That's the main problem.
Okay. Now your buddy Lars Van Berkel, obviously you know him from back home and stuff. He's going to do Lommel. Are you going to do Lommel?
No. I'm not a stunt specialist. I do Supercross right now, so I need to come back in France and race the Supercross French Championship. So yeah.
So is this the last we're going to see of you this year?
Yeah.
No Walton?
No Walton. I fly back on Wednesday.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a walk in Quebec, and then I fly back home.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, great to see you again, and hopefully we see you more next year.
Why not?
All right, man. Thanks for talking with us.
MRC in the Canadian Triple Crown Series, we want to present you with the 2025 250 Pro Champion plaque, buddy. Congratulations.